Port Alberni, the Port Pub and Hotel has been a troubled hotel for some time. And last month, the City of Port Alberni ordered the demolition of the space. It's really been this low barrier housing for more than 3 dozen hard-to-house people. But it also has this very bizarre backstory that caught the eye of our reporter, Jason Proctor, here. So, Jason, give us some context. Tell us about the Port Pub.
Well, so basically, as you say, it's a hotel and pub that has about 28 residential units that provide low barrier housing. Problem is, it's also been the source of like the highest call volumes to police, fire, and bylaw restrictions. And that had all caused problems with City Council. Earlier this year, they found asbestos within the walls, so about 39 people were evicted from there. Again, you know, people who have trouble finding housing anyway. The owner made this appeal to, you know, save the place from demolition, citing kind of a bizarre set of circumstances. And so that's sort of what caught my eye, because he claimed that essentially been sort of subject to kind of a corporate fraud where somebody come in, changed the name of the directorship of this numbered company that he owns, that owns this pub. And as a result, you know, he was unable to do the work, was what he said.
And what more do we take away from this?
Yeah, well, so it's interesting because basically what kind of wasn't said and what we ended up finding out was that the owner and the person who allegedly went in and changed all the details had been business associates who had been found liable in court in relation to this sort of alleged scheme in which they preyed on, you know, the wishes of Chinese investors to, you know, invest in BC businesses in order to fast track immigration. And so that was kind of all part of that.
And any other questions that come out of this?
Yeah, you know, I talked to some people who live around there. I mean, ultimately, the question in all of this kind of thing, every community has a building like this, and it's sort of about, like, you know, questions they raised about the situation of people behind these. And I guess the question of when you buy low barrier housing, or you a private person buying this, you know, what kind of responsibilities government or the investor or whoever has to make sure it's suitable for people. And at the end of the day, you got 3 dozen people looking for a home.
Yeah, really unique look into this staple that's been there for a while in the community. Thanks, Jason.